Hello, and in today's short, I'll tell you what you need to do to prepare for, and possibly even pass, a tryout for a division in Cusa, military roleplay on Roblox. The first thing you need to know is faces, and more importantly, you need to know the format. Well, the question might arise, how do you read the format for faces? It's simple, if the format ends with a period, all faces will end with a period. If the format ends with an exclamation point, all faces will end with an exclamation point, without exception. But it can also be in training in any of the divisions without any format, in which case it is without a dot at the end or with a dot. Next, in each division, depending on the order, formations are shown. I guess everyone knows the formations in this game. If you don't know, where can you see them? Well, before the pads, where all the training or tryouts take place, there is a sign in front of it that says, Formations, and there they show various types of formations. It's right on the side when you enter the base. If someone doesn't know what I'm talking about, here's a screenshot from when I was just after doing the training for officers. Then, of course, you will have to pass these formations, and here the same rule as in the face segment, except that it depends on the format, because usually, there are formations with and without an exclamation mark. I can only say that there is no such thing as wedge formation, there is just wedge. Usually, formations have an exclamation mark at the end, but here, as I mentioned, it all depends on the format of the host of the test or training, or even the training. If the format has an exclamation mark at the end, then all formations will be written with an exclamation mark at the end. If with a dot, then there will be a dot at the end of the formation text, a simple philosophy. Then there are the so-called JJs, GJs, and third jumps, the abbreviation of which I don't remember. I know that third jumps are probably only in the SPU tryout. Then when you pass these jumps, which are on time, because it's not like you do them in 30 minutes, you have a specific time, which your host will write for you. For example, in MP it is 6 minutes, and in SPU 8 minutes. I don't know about the rest, I'll know when I check or take the test. After these jumps, there's usually a class. First, of course, there's information written by your host, and then questions for them. And it's usually not like that in tryouts, of course, where the host approaches each of you. You just have to write the answer to him right after the question, using Whisper, of course, and in most divisions right after the questions. There are few of them, max 10, here it also depends on the division. You have to compose a grammatically correct sentence. At the end, the host will probably approach each of you and tell you how many questions you passed, and you'll find out if you passed. In short, if you didn't pass, you're kicked out of training. If you passed, you go with the host to the wedge, wait a day or two, and you're in your division. If you don't know English well, you'll fail on grammar questions. I know because I was in SPU and failed perfectly in grammar class, but only at SPU. If you want to get into any divisions, good luck, and subscribe for more content like this.